Hello, my name is Dr. Denise, and this is this week's A Dose from Dr. Denise, where I hope to teach, show, and inspire you how to release your God-given health and life potential. Sun's just coming up here in Texas and getting ready to get the dogs out for a walk before it gets too warm. Just a quick message that I want to share with you today. So, heard tragic news yesterday that a good friend of mine and a family member from my last church in New Jersey has lost their son in a motor vehicle accident and motorcycle accident. I believe it happened yesterday. And it's a pain that no parent wants to go through. What will happen is that my church, which I still consider my family and my community from New Jersey, will wrap around this family like a warm blanket. They will feed them, they will cook for them, they will clean their home, they will be with them for the weeks and months and no doubt years ahead with the grief that they're going to suffer through. Ironically, on Friday, no doubt, from my church in New Jersey, there were posts on Facebook that had completely opposite views, whether it was Democrat, Republican, or social injustices or racial injustices. I see them on Facebook, completely different views. But the day after, all of that won't mean anything. My family, my church family back in New Jersey, will come together and wrap around this family. And I think it's a wonderful metaphor for us to think about with all the people suffering in this world. When you put a face to the suffering, when you know that they're part of your family, part of your community, part of your world, then you will love them. The Bible says that we are to love those who persecute us. The Bible says that we are to love our enemies. And when we see the person across from us as our family and as our community, no matter what their beliefs are, we'll love them. I remember when my son, who is 21 now, Hunter, when he was a freshman in high school, he had a really bad case of MRSA, and he was in the hospital for a 2-week period. And I will never forget the heaviness that I was feeling in my heart. I will never forget when I looked down that pediatric ward, there was a window, and coming down the window, down the hallway, when I looked through, I saw my pastor, his wife, and one of my best friends from church. And the peace that I felt when I saw them coming to me immediately, there are no words to describe it. I'll always remember it. And folks, that's the answer going forward. That's the answer. That we need to remember that it's not just a 2-pronged solution, it's a 3-pronged solution. It's someone else's viewpoint, it's our viewpoint, and then it's meeting in the middle to love one another. So keep that in mind this week. When you go to make that post or make that comment that's full of rage or anger or lack of empathy, just know that it's not helping. And in fact, it's making things worse. So I will pray for this family and I will love on them, and I know my church will wrap around them. And let's just remember that love is actually the answer. On a side note, because I know that my girls watch this, Lon and Cree, I want to wish you a very, very happy 24th birthday. Every day is a gift, and we need to remember that. Peace out.